What's up? It's Chef Red, first video, and we're gonna be making some delicious steak mac and cheese. Keep watching to see. So obviously the first thing you gotta do when you're gonna cook, you gotta get your utensils together. Tongs, spoons, spatula, knives, and of course, gotta have the cleaver. Alright, next thing we gotta do, get all the ingredients together. So we got green onions, cheese, bread for crumbs, yellow onion, red onion. Just getting some water going in the pot, get that boiling for the mac. Time to get chopping some veggies. Red onion, baby. That yellow onion. Ooh. Ooh. Got a pile of purple. Now I need a pile of white. I don't know about my eyes liking it though. I'm gonna get all these purple and yellow onions, one last big chop here, get them nice and mixed. I know you're probably like, why are you using a meat cleaver on onions? Gets the job done. Onions going in. Alright, we got those onions going. Got some olive oil in there. Onto the onions while they caramelize. Next thing before we get to the steak, once these onions have been cooking for a few minutes and you're starting to smell them, you can kind of smell that aroma from them. Take a little chicken broth. Water's boiling, holy shit. Time to get some elbows cooking. Number 2. Just a little tip for pasta people. Put a good bit of salt in there. It's not really gonna make your pasta super salty, but what it is gonna do is make your pasta not stick to the fucking pot like you glued it in there. Steak time, baby. I got 2 different types. Got this New York strip. And then some top sirloin steak. As long as we cook it right, we'll have it cooking good. Tasting good. Alright. Nice. It's the strip. These are the top sirloins. Alright, you might have heard me say in one of the previous clips that we're gonna cut the steak. Don't know what I was thinking. We're actually gonna cook the steak first. We're gonna season it, cook it up, let it hold the juices, get nice and juicy, and then we're gonna dice it later. Black pepper. I use the pink Himalayan salt. Not because I think it's like better for you or whatever, any of that shit. I just think it's good, and my wife likes it, so she buys. Happy wife, happy life, baby. Yorkshire. Alright, some masala. Yeah, baby. Alright, that's the steaks. Alright. So, got some of that beef tallow nice and melted there. Get the rest of that on top of them in there. And the seasonings all over. Time to cook these bad boys since they're already covered in the beef tallow. Not gonna, grease up the pan or nothing. Just gonna throw them right on in there. Alright. I'm just gonna cook those. I usually cook them, a couple minutes on each side. Let them get nice and brown. You're probably also thinking, this is steak mac and cheese. I see the mac, I see the steak. What about the cheese? Lots of cheese, baby. Yeah, buddy. You see that? Good. We got a 1, a 2, a 3, and 4. Yeah, baby. Throw it right on in there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ooh, let's see what this is looking like. Oh, yeah, baby. God damn, that New York strip smells good. Probably what we're looking for. Alright, these are all the steaks. Nice and cooked up. Alright, now we're going to make that cheese sauce for the mac and cheese. While I'm doing this also, I'll keep it on a low to medium heat. Alright, let's get some cheese in there. Cheese. I'm using Parmesan. Alright, so that's 1 container of Parmesan. Some heavy cream going in. Not going to waste them. I'm going to put those in the sauce a little bit. Once that's in. Alright, let's go ahead. Get the rest of that cheese in there. Alright, you can see that cheese getting good and melted in there. Alright, so we got the cheese sauce. We got some chopped up chives in there. The cheese sauce is all good and fluid, nice and liquid. Probably the most satisfying part of all this. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, now that cheese sauce is on there, I'm going to go ahead, mix the macaroni up. And last but not least, we're going to cube this steak, throw it on the mac over there, and we'll be looking dandy. Steak looking good, baby. Ooh, yeah. Steak done. Time to go on the mac. Alright, one of the last things we're going to do here is get some breadcrumbs. And last thing we're going to do is pop this baby in the oven. Got it on high broil and put in there maybe 5 minutes at the most. Alright, and this is the end result. I let it go a little too long. Got a little crispy there, but pretty good. That's just what I threw in the oven. Got this whole huge pot still full over here, so once that's empty, we'll fill it back up, throw some more breadcrumbs on top. Boom, bam. Just like that, you got dinner for a whole week for you and family. This is for me, my wife, my 2 kids. Thanks for watching. Chef Red, out.